When I say to you that there are active forces out there on the internet trying to steal your passwords from you, some of you might be thinking of this.
No way. I'm getting hacked.
A port scan?
No, this is major. They've already burned through the NCIS public firewall.
Well, isolate the node and dump them on the other side of the router.
I'm trying. It's moving too fast.
Oh, this is not good.
No, just no. In my last video, I looked at why you should use a password manager, and I strongly caution you to continue to do that. Why? Well, because you don't want someone to take your passwords without your consent. That's not what I want to talk to you about today, though. Today I want to go over how hacking actually works. No, I'm not going to teach you how to hack. I'm just going to give you a little bit more information into the world of password theft. First of all, what's a hacker? Hacker is actually a misunderstood word, and it's actually lost a lot of its negative connotations over the years. We used to think of it as being very evil and awful, and right now that's just not the case. In fact, if you were to Google online now, you can probably find several university-level courses on how to hack properly and ethically. You can actually get a very good, well-paying job being a hacker, and what that's called is ethical hacking. Ethical hacking is when a big company will hire a hacker to try and get into their digital security systems and networks to prevent and expose loopholes and problems so that they can better be more secure. So you can see that hacking isn't all bad. A better term to use for someone that's trying to steal your information is a malicious actor. In other words, someone who's deliberately trying to cause you harm by stealing your information. In this video, I'm going to use both interchangeably, hacker and malicious actor. So let's take a look at some of the common misconceptions about what hacking is and how it happens and how it works, alright? Number one, hackers are targeting you specifically. Whenever you've had someone try to access your information, chances are it's been in an email or a text message or a social media message to one of your accounts. And you may have gotten immediately freaked out by that, thinking that someone is deliberately trying to access your information on the other side of that screen. No. Chances are, if you're not a billionaire or a famous person or someone important, they don't really know who you are. The malicious actor that's trying to gain access to your information doesn't know or care about you in any way, shape, or form. Sorry. Number two, hackers spend hours and hours and days and weeks trying to think of every possible combination of letters and numbers to log into your social media accounts to get your password. No. That kind of access to your information is called brute force hacking. And we don't see it very much anymore. The reason is, it just takes too long, and most hackers are lazy and too busy eating Cheetos to spend that much time. Most of the time you're likely to be a victim of a phishing attempt, and you can think of that in the very same way as you are thinking it, a phishing attempt. You'll get a call, or you'll get a text message, or an email, or maybe a message in some of your social media accounts asking you for information to click a link to a website, log in, to send them something, and that's how they access your data. And that's a very easy way to do it, right? Think of it this way, you're doing all the work for the malicious actor, and they just have to sit back and continue eating their Cheetos. Misconception number three. Malicious actors think you are very stupid for clicking on their message requesting your data. No, just no. Malicious actors know very well that in all likelihood you're never going to click on them, you're probably just going to send it right to the junk mail or delete it outright and never think twice about it. You have to think of malicious acting kind of like, well, fishing. While it might be relaxing to go out in the middle of a lake with a pole and, stay there for hours trying to catch a few fish, it's not very practical. What would be more practical is if you take a giant net and throw that into the middle of the lake and catch as many fish as you can in one shot. That's how phishing attempts work. Fishers act in volume, not necessarily individual people. If they can catch just a couple of fish by casting their wide net of emails, they will. Well, because they don't know who you are, how do they get your email address in the first place to send these phishing attempts? Well, they buy them. Yeah, they'll log into the dark web, into a hacker's forum, and then they'll scroll until they find a collection of email addresses. They'll pay maybe $5, really isn't that expensive, and they'll get hundreds if not thousands in a text file that they can then just copy and paste into an email of their own. Simple, easy peasy, done. Those of us that actually click on phishing attempts are not stupid, and you should never consider yourself to be. We're just busy, and phishers know that too. You're probably busy doing something else when you click on one of those links, or you're scrolling through and you see that message and you click the link by accident and then it's too late. That's what a hacker is hoping for. Okay, so you weren't paying attention, you entered your data, you clicked send, and now some hacker has it. In fact, there's probably a hacker on the other side of their screen laughing maniacally.
Yes, got them.
No. The fact of the matter is, what they'll probably do is collect all of the people's information that they gathered. That might take a while. Put it together into a text file, and then they'll try to sell it. They'll go back onto the dark web, into those hacker forums, and say, hey, here's a collection of usernames and passwords that I've gotten. How much? 50 bucks? Again, really not expensive. The fact of the matter is they'll likely not be using it immediately, which is very useful to you because it gives you time to change your passwords and update your information. Okay, so why am I telling you this? Well, it's definitely not so that you don't take phishing attempts seriously. You should take them seriously. I'm telling you this so that you do not panic when you receive a phishing attempt or when you are the victim of a phishing attempt. So, if it's a password that was stolen, change the password to that website. Make it a strong one and do that right away. If you feel like it would be better for you to create a new account altogether, then go ahead and do that. Deactivate the old account, delete it, send a message to the social media company saying I would like my information deleted, and then go ahead and create a new account. If it's banking information that they stole, contact your bank. If it's your phone number, contact your cell phone provider. Alright folks, that's it for this video. If you want to get in touch with me, Mr. Lachance, or Mr. Wowda with suggestions for future videos, or just to leave a comment, feel free to do so here in the YouTube channel or through Teams or Instagram to get in touch. We love hearing from you. Until next time, take care, don't panic, stay safe. See you later.